from the network that brought you other shows. And then Hulu comes a series that asks the question, what if time was money and also we had mutants? Get ready for The Gifted. Yes, not the other The Gifted, the one with the X-Men adjacent mutants. This is the other The Gifted, the one where everyone's got a glowing forearm and they're all really stressed about bills. Prepare to witness a world where every minute counts. Literally. Where you're born with a clock on your arm, and the rich live forever, while the poor, well, they're just trying to make it to Tuesday. Starring the perpetually panicked parents, Reed and Caitlin Strucker, who apparently forgot how to parent the moment their kids started glowing. And their kids, Lauren, the shield girl who's always got a force field up, and Andy, the angsty telekinetic kid who's just one bad mood away from leveling a city block. And let's not forget the Mutant Underground, a ragtag group of, well, mutants, who spend most of their time hiding in abandoned buildings and arguing about strategy, which mostly consists of run away and try not to get caught. In a world where time is literally money, you'd think people would be a little more efficient. But no, everyone's got time to stand around and have long drawn-out conversations about their feelings, while their clocks tick down to zero. Witness the thrilling adventures of a family on the run from the government, who are totally not evil, they're just misunderstood. And also from Sentinel Services, who are basically robot cops with a really bad attitude. Experience the heart-pounding tension of waiting for someone's clock to run out. Will they make it to the time bank? Will they find a shady dealer willing to sell them a few more minutes? Will they just give up and lie down in the street? Tune in to find out. Behold the intricate social commentary of a world where the rich hoard time and the poor struggle to survive. It's like our world, but with glowing arms and slightly more dramatic lighting. Marvel as our heroes face impossible odds, like trying to find a parking spot in the Mutant Underground hideout, or trying to explain to their kids why they can't buy them a new video game because they spent all their time on, well, surviving. And just when you think things can't get any more complicated, they introduce the Inner Circle, a group of even more powerful mutants who are also misunderstood, and also have really good hair. Prepare for the mind-bending plot twists, like someone's clock running out at the exact moment they're about to reveal a crucial piece of information, or someone discovering a hidden time bank that's been conveniently located in their basement the whole time. And don't forget the heartwarming moments, like when a mutant sacrifices their remaining time to save a loved one, proving that time is money, but love is slightly more valuable maybe? But let's be honest, the real star of the show is the glowing arm clock. It's like a Fitbit, but for your lifespan. It tracks your time, it tells you how much you have left, and it's always reminding you that you're one bad decision away from, well, death. So, if you're looking for a show that's part superhero drama, part dystopian thriller, and part existential crisis, then look no further than The Gifted. Because in a world where time is money, you're always running out of time. And also of plot. This show is a masterclass in exposition. Characters will spend entire scenes explaining the rules of the world, the history of the mutants, and their own personal backstories, just in case you missed it the first 5 times. And don't forget the dramatic slow-motion sequences, where everything is bathed in a blue light, and everyone looks really serious. It's like a music video, but for social commentary. Witness the thrilling action sequences, where mutants use their powers to push things around or make things float. It's like a really intense game of charades, but with telekinesis. And just when you think you've seen it all, they introduce the Morlocks, a group of even more misunderstood mutants who live in the sewers. Because, why not? Prepare for the emotional roller coaster of watching characters make terrible decisions over and over again. It's like a soap opera, but with superpowers. And don't forget the love triangles, because every good show needs a love triangle, even if it's a love triangle between a mutant, a human and a robot. So, if you're looking for a show that's both entertaining and thought-provoking, then The Gifted is the show for you. Just don't forget to check your clock, or you might miss it. This show is a testament to the power of convenient coincidences. Characters will always find the exact thing they need, at the exact moment they need it, just in the nick of time. And don't forget the dramatic monologues, where characters reveal their deepest fears and desires, while staring intensely into the camera. It's like a therapy session, but for mutants. Witness the thrilling chase scenes, where our heroes run through abandoned warehouses and dark alleyways. It's like a really intense game of hide and seek, but with government agents. And just when you think things can't get any more intense, they introduce the Purifiers, a group of even more evil humans who hate mutants. Because reasons. Prepare for the emotional breakdowns, where characters cry and scream and throw things. It's like a really intense therapy session, but for everyone. And don't forget the cliffhangers that leave you wondering, what will happen next? Will they survive? Will they find more time? Will they ever learn to communicate effectively? Tune in next week to find out. So, if you're looking for a show that's both exciting and slightly confusing, then The Gifted is the show for you. Just don't forget to set your alarm, or you might miss the end of the world. This show is a shining example of the power of friendship. Characters will always come together, no matter how different they are, to fight for what they believe in. And don't forget the inspirational speeches, where characters remind us that we're all in this together, and that we can overcome any obstacle if we just believe in ourselves. Witness the thrilling battles, where mutants use their powers to fight for their freedom and protect their loved ones. It's like a really intense game of tag, but with explosions. And just when you think you've seen it all, they introduce the Hounds, a group of even more powerful mutants who are brainwashed. Because plot. Prepare for the emotional reunions, where characters embrace and forgive each other. It's like a really intense group hug, but for families. And don't forget the final showdown, where our heroes face off against the ultimate evil. Will they win? Will they lose? Will they just run out of time? Tune in to find out. So, if you're looking for a show that's both epic and slightly predictable, then The Gifted is the show for you. Just don't forget to bring a stopwatch, or you might miss the climax. This show is a testament to the power of hope. Characters will always find a way to keep going, even when things seem hopeless. And don't forget their happy endings, where everyone lives happily ever after, or at least until the next season. Witness the thrilling conclusion, where our heroes save the day and restore balance to the world. It's like a really intense game of, well, you get the idea. And just when you think it's all over, they introduce the sequel hook that leaves you wondering, what will happen in Season 3? Will there be a Season 3? Will anyone remember this show in 5 years? Tune in. Never, because it got cancelled. So, if you're looking for a show that's both satisfying and slightly disappointing, then The Gifted is the show for you. Just don't forget to lower your expectations. Because in the end, The Gifted is a show about time and family and mutants and, well, a lot of other things. It's a show that tries to be everything, and maybe, just maybe, it succeeds. Sometimes. And that's The Gifted. A show that's, well, it's a show.